How you doing, guys? I'm Avi and welcome back to my investing channel. So today I will make an update video about NIO. I've already made several videos about NIO, and that's for those of you that want to be updated about the company. And in today's video we have three important topics. We are going to talk about their new line of credit they just managed to get from some Chinese banks. Then I will talk about their production capacity, and lastly I will talk about their liquidity. So guys, if you like my content, don't forget to click on the like button, as it helps me a lot to grow the channel and produce more quality content just like that. We've said enough, let's start with the video. So a Chinese news company just reported that NIO managed to get $1.4 billion of line credit from 6 Chinese banks. Now the CEO of NIO haven't really made the official announcement yet, but it's look like it's real and it's not a rumor. Now those $1.4 billion are big news for NIO, because NIO is not profitable yet. I mean, when the companies sell products, they still lose money. Therefore, they are relying on external funds such as issuing stocks, and they borrow money. So the additional line of credit help us as investors to remove uncertainty regarding to their financial situation. Now this money is most probably going to be used to increase their production capacity, because there is one key factor for NIO. We already know the products are good, we already know they have great demand. We just need to make sure they are going to be able to increase capacity. I'm talking about production capacity, and to do it quick. As for 2019, their capabilities allow them to produce or to manufacture around 3,500 cars per month. Now I believe that if and when they will use this additional line of credit, they will use this credit to increase their production capacity furthermore. Now back in 2019, they managed to sell 29,000 cars. But now when their production capacity will go up, next year they have the option to manufacture around 60,000 cars a year. And then it's up to them how much they will manage to sell of the overall cars that been produced. Now when it comes to how many cars they will manage to sell, over here I have my confidence in NIO, because I see the demand for their cars is just increasing month after month. For example, last month they managed to sell around 3,700 cars. If you're gonna compare June 2020 to the previous year, to June 2019, back then they managed to sell only 2,000 cars a month. So we have almost 200% increase year over year. I believe we are going to see the demand getting stronger, and because the capacity is going to increase as well, I'm starting to see the light in the end of the tunnel for NIO. Because although their price is going up, the company is still not profitable, and we need to recognize that. And that leads me to their liquidity situation as for this moment. There have been a lot of changes in their liquidity position in the past 12 months. As for the end of 2019, NIO reported that they don't have enough money to serve their working capital, which means their current liabilities are exceeding their current assets and they are about to go bankrupt, in other words. But then in April they managed to get an additional $1 billion, and after that they raised more money by issuing stocks, and that gave them an additional $500 million, and now they're gonna have an access for additional line of credit of $1.4 billion. So if we sum it all up, we're talking about around $3 billion of liquidity that NIO should have as for this moment. And as investors, that's something that we really like to see, because first, when we see that big investors are willing to give them additional capital, that means those big investors are relying on NIO to become profitable. And if we want to understand for how long it's gonna take NIO to use all these $3 billion of cash, I already made an introduction video about NIO, which there I really break down their cash usage per year. You can go and watch it in the link over here, but basically they are burning around $1.6 billion of cash every single year. Back in 2019, their cash usage was about $1.6 billion. I'm talking about their operating expenses, I'm talking about their capital expenditures, the debt they need to service, and the changes in working capital. Now, because they have $3 billion of additional liquidity, we can understand that for the next 24 months, NIO should be okay. And the fact that now I know that NIO has the ability to increase their production capacity by making some capital investments, it just increased my confidence in NIO's future. So I'm really glad to see that there is some kind of development with NIO, because when I was looking at their financial results, to be honest, I didn't really see how they're going to get to the breaking point, because their margins, all their margins are negative. I'm talking about their gross margin, operating margin, and their net margin. But I'm really glad to see that there is some kind of progress, and when there is going to be another big change with NIO's future, I'm going to be updating about it in this channel. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this update about NIO. If you haven't done so yet, please click on the like button, as it helps me to grow the channel. And if you are new over here and you want more videos like that, consider to subscribe. I will see you in my next video.